In this video I'm going to be giant knitting a blanket. So I'm not going to be using knitting needles, I'm going to be doing this by hand. And it's just really easy to do. I'm using this, it was £1.50 in Poundland, it was on clearance. This isn't a great one to use because it like kind of frays and goes all horrible, but the nice soft black one I got to use does not show up on camera, so I'm going to show you how I've done that one, but with this, and I'll probably take it apart later on, use it as something else. So you make a slip knot, and then we're going to grab the yarn from the back, pull it through that little hoop, create another hoop, and then we're going to go through that one, grab the yarn and pull it through again, and we're going to make the chain. Now the bigger the hoops, the more loose it'll be a bit more flowy. The tighter they are, the tighter the stitches will be, and it'll be a bit more stiff. I actually did make these a bit too tight. Should have made them just a tad bigger, but I weren't used to it using this yarn. Like I say, the one I did use was a lot softer than this. This is more of like a felty kind of feel. And that's why it doesn't make a great colour. It's just a shame the black didn't actually show up very well on camera. So you basically keep making the chain until you want it the length of the blanket. So this is actually only takes like you can make a blanket in a couple of hours. It don't take that long because it's really easy to do. So I've got my length. And now we're going to go back in the other direction. So I'm going to move the yarn so it's facing the other direction. I'm just going to pop that over to the other side so I don't get all fiddly. And I'm going to start going backwards. And then we're basically going to be doing the same stitch from now on. So I'm getting the yarn, putting it through that stitch, pulling it up to make a hoop. Then going back through the next stitch, grabbing the yarn again, pulling it through, making another hoop. And we're just going to make hoops all along until you get back to the beginning. And then we're going to come back and forwards, backwards and forwards. Basically all we're going to do, just going through the next hoop up. When you run out of yarn, you just tie another ball onto the end and just carry on going. So this is me getting to the end of that first row. And it's kind of curling around because it was a bit too tight on that first row. So then we're going back now. So you take the yarn, pull it through each hoop to create another hoop up, and then this obviously the next row up. Like I say, you just keep doing that backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. The more you do it, the quicker it goes. Like the first couple of rows are a bit more fiddly, but then once you get in the rhythm, it doesn't take much time at all. Like I got this yarn from Poundland on clearance. It was only £1.50 a ball. I think it was originally £5 or £4. So if you can still get some, it's worth a look. I always wanted to try it, and as it was so cheap, I thought, there you go, gonna have my chance. Let's see if the original chain was the hoops were a bit thicker, it wouldn't curve around like that so much. But once it was all done, it flattened out anyway. So at the end of that row, I'm actually going backwards again. Like I say, it's nothing different. Once you get to the end, you want to go to the beginning of the row, grab that first hoop, put the second hoop up through it, and then get the third hoop and put that through the second one. You're basically hooking the previous hoop over the next one, and this will close off the top. So it's really easy, and it creates a nice finish as well, which you'll see when my hand moves. So this is probably the easiest row to do when you finish it. So you just do that until you get to the end. These hoops you might actually want to do slightly bigger because they need to kind of fold over to the next hoop. So once you get to the end one, where you just got a little bit of yarn left, you just pull up through the hoop and pull it tightly, and then it should close itself up. Then you can hide the end by weaving it in and out a couple of the rows, and you can get a needle or thread as well and actually just sew that in so it doesn't come out. It shouldn't come out anyway, depending on how tight your stitches are. In case, you can sew that in, and that's your blanket done. So this one I've done blue and red. As I might take it apart. You couldn't see the stitches in the black one. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you can understand it okay, and I'll see you in my next one. So thanks for watching, and oh yeah, this is the back of it. I actually much preferred the front one with the V stitches. So thanks for watching, see you in my next video. Bye!